Well, Mrs. VacLab loved that Hoover Smartwash so much that she decided that she wanted to use it again, but this time we're going to be inside. So this is our small family room, and it gets the most amount of traffic. Of course, the carpet has the most wear on here as well. Now, we have already pre-filled the supply tank in the back with this Hoover Pro Plus solution that you saw in the previous video. If we have any extra, we can easily pour it back into the bottle because it doesn't pre-mix. See, there's a water supply tank in there. So the water and the solution are separate. So you can easily pour any extra solution you have back in the bottle or wherever it is you pour it. So previously we cleaned a bunch of mats. You can go take a look at that video, and she was amazed at how much dirt came out because we haven't cleaned those floor mats in a long time. We don't really know. And we used a stick vac, a low CFM stick vac, low agitation. Well, this is a much higher agitation, much higher airflow Centria 1. This is just what we have on the first floor. So I've got a dozen Kirby's. This is just the one that's closest, essentially. So she's going to do a pre-vacuum in her style. That is the feet of bear, the bare feet. And then she's going to go ahead and run the smart wash. So let me help her clear out the carpet. And move this off to the side. Okay, we'll just park that over there for now. And she likes using this particular machine, but she likes using Kirby's with tech drives in general. I have some Kirby's that do not have the tech drives, and she doesn't really like using them so much because, yeah, it's too hard to push.
Too much work.
So we'll go ahead and pre-vacuum, and then after that we will run the smart wash, and then after that I have this little moisture meter right here. So we'll see how wet the carpet is. Now she's got a particular pattern she likes to use. I call it the all over the place until I'm satisfied method.
Hey, I get the job done. That's what matters. See, you're in my spot for where I start.
Okay, all right, I'll get out of the way. So I don't know where she's going. So since I don't know where she's going, that means I'm going to have to jump around.
Oop. Oop.
All right.
I put it down 2 at a time.
Okay, all right. So it's on position 3?
Sure it is.
Okay, all right. Make some nice lines. I see a piece of something there. A little reflective
It's a sequin from my shirt.
sequin. Okay. All right.
I like to do the outer curve with this.
Okay. All right. Yep, look at those lines. That's airflow you're hearing. Direct air goodness. Yeah, when she goes over the carpet transition, that little metal strip there, and you hear, that literally is airflow, very high airflow. And that's great for cleaning pile carpets, along with the appropriate agitation. If some of you are unfamiliar with Kirby's, and I think probably most of you watching already are, this Kirby is so powerful, and or any newer one, that it can, on the right type of pile flow through carpet, not only clean the carpet and clean all the way down the pile to the backing and even under the carpet. That's right. It can actually clean the carpet under the carpet. And if you haven't seen any of those videos, feel free to search for those. I made lots of them a number of years ago. All right, on to water extraction. So right now it looks like this carpet is perfectly clean. I mean, as far as you can tell from the top, there's nothing really there. But the recovery tank might tell a different story. We'll see. Because one thing dry vacuuming doesn't do, it does not remove stains. Let's see, I need to see, how are you going to start?
Same way I vacuumed. I'm going to go
Okay,
that
all right.
into the room first.
All right, I'll come over here then.
And I'm going to go right where you are.
Yeah.
I don't like to walk on the wet carpet, so I'll do the room and work my way backwards.
Oh, okay, all right. She's still going to stay in bare feet, but she doesn't like wet feet. Got a little cord keeper right there.
If I remember.
Yeah, it's pretty simple to use.
Handle release.
Uh-huh.
Power
Power
button.
button. Yep.
There we go.
That's it.
Oh, I need wet.
Yeah. So I'm seeing a little bit in the recovery tank, and it is looking actually fairly clean. It's not anywhere near as dark as our regular foot mats. Okay, you can see the light right here changing from wash to dry. So you go push it forward and it puts it down, and then you go pull it backward and then it sucks it back up. Around the other side. Okay. Well, it leaves nice carpet lines. I guess you shouldn't really be impressed by that. A lot of machines do that.
And Mr. VacLab footprints.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have to stand on it in order to record you. Because right now all they see is the back of the machine, sometimes the side. Yeah, I'm going to have to step on some of it. Oh no, I'm making footprints. So if you're paying attention to the recovery tank, the water in there is just like what I normally term as gray water. It's stuff that you just kind of always get up. It's never going to be perfectly clean looking, not like the supply tank sitting right above it. But that's normally about what I get. Maybe we'll get a little bit more. Maybe we'll get a little bit more, extracted dirt out of it, because we haven't extracted this carpet in a number of months. How's our fluid in the back? Still got plenty? Oh, okay. It doesn't use that much fluid. It's very efficient with that. So this is a hot, humid day here in Ohio, and right now, this is our interior temperature and humidity. So you see it's about 55%. The air conditioner is running, so it's humid. There's probably 90% humidity outside. It's really bad. So I imagine here in August, we're in August now, that it would probably take this carpet maybe 4 hours to completely dry. I do have a ceiling fan. We'll definitely turn that on, and that'll help. And so when Mrs. Lab thinks she's done putting all the water down, she's going to push the dry button and see if we pick up anything else.
That's pretty wet.
Because well, look how much water you put down. Remember what we started with? Yeah. So we've kind of soaked the carpet a bit.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Here you go.
Yeah,
So
like
it should say, and stay on, just dry only. It should never put any more moisture down. Now I'm just going to pick anything up. A little bit. Let me get the flash on here. A little bit. put down a lot of water. So with this machine, you cannot easily control how much water you put down. So you'd have to push the dry button that's in there, as you can see this green, in order to control it. You'd have to just stop the water dispersion completely. Yeah, it's got some residual water it's picking up. So how do you think the carpet looks?
Looks fine.
All right, yeah, I think it looks great. Of course, it wasn't that dirty to begin with.
A little more plush.
Yeah. You know, the bristles in this particular machine are so soft, I probably wouldn't have any issue recommending it for use on bare floors. But you'd have to watch how much water you put down. And without having any kind of manual control over it, that could be a problem. Alright, so now it's not picking up anything else. Yeah. Right. I certainly hate to mess up her nice triangle lines. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just recording her from the back, so. No, we're not picking up anything else. Just a couple of drips, and that's about it. So yeah, there's nothing coming up at all here. Not anymore. Okay, that's it. So we can shut her down. It looks like we have some appreciable pickup in the recovery tank, and it's not really just gray water. It is a little dark. So that's great, it got something up. Okay, you missed a spot.
I didn't do anything back here yet.
And that does it. Okay, so let me do a moisture check here. So get the top off of this thing. So I introduced this in some other videos. Let me see here. Let me turn off the flash so I don't get so much glare. I'm just going to check just a spot here in the middle. It's going to vary around a little bit. Okay, so it says low right now. So let me see. So high. Okay, so it's actually, oh good. So we have a reading now. I know it's upside down. It says 34.6%, 35.7. So the carpet is, moisture-wise, according to this meter, about 1/3 wet still. And okay, so we'll have a
Oh, yeah.
barefoot test. Probably feels pretty damp.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty damp.
Not as damp as it was before I did the dry pass, though.
Okay, so we improved it, but it's
Oh, yes.
still literally 1/3 damp according to this meter.
Yep.
All right. Hopefully there's no dishes in the sink. Let's go ahead and do the dump. Well, we could just do the dump outside. You want to do the dump outside?
No, it's too hot outside.
Okay, too hot to go outside.
Too hot out.
So there it is. Yeah. So we have some reasonable pickup in there. Okay, cool. Let's dump it out and see if there's anything chunky. Or that little red screen filter.
Well, we have a cover in the sink.
Oh, okay. All right, we have to get the cover out. Let's see. Let me turn on the light. Is this one the light? Okay, got a light here. Good. Yay, we got a light. Not the disposal. And I'm going to turn the flash back on. Okay. Well, as you can see, our pre-vacuuming with a high power machine, there's pretty much almost nothing in that screen. Just a couple of little tiny itty bits. Itty bitty bitty bits.
Itty bitty bitty?
Yeah, and with the stick vac we used previously when we did the mats outdoors, there was a lot in there still.
Actually, I'm going to move that. I'm going to pour it over
Right.
here so that,
All
that
right.
way you can see if any chunks come out.
Time for the dump. Yeah, that's not bad. So how long if we were to guess, I don't remember, when was the last time we water extracted that room? I mean,
Not sure.
6 months ago?
Maybe.
It's been a long time.
Well,
So this
as
is
far
only-
as chunks, there's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing appreciable.
Little pieces of grass, maybe.
Yeah.
Little rock pieces.
Sure. Okay. All right. So I guess it pretty much ends here. And Mrs. VacLab, if you want to tell the viewers what you think of the machine now running it for the second time. First time being outside, and then the second time now being inside on an actual carpet that's installed rather than mats.
Nice machine. Easy to use. Very easy.
Okay,
Ooh, I'm
great.
so close.
Yeah. Well, now, do you remember our old one that we've had for 22 years now?
Hoover?
Yeah, the steam vac wide path. The big giant green machine.
Yes.
It's huge, bulky. If you want to compare it to that one, because you've never had anything to compare it to, for that matter, I've never run that either. So she's run that twice, and I've run it 0 times. So if you were to talk about it, how would you compare it to our golden oldie that we've had for 22 years?
It's been forever since I've run that Hoover, so I don't remember it offhand. But
Okay.
overall, I mean, this one here is a nice one. The other one I think might be a little heavier,
Yeah.
on the holding and the pushing part.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's heavier.
Maybe this one's a little easier because it's brush rolls pulling it forward versus the little brushes that turn.
Yeah, that turn.
You have to
turn
force
this way
the
versus
machine
this
to
way.
move. Not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was easy to use. It was a little heavy on the arm, but I have shoulder issues, so
Okay, all
that
right.
weight sometimes will be a little heavy, but it really wasn't that bad. It was an easy machine and definitely easy to take apart and clean and put back together without any instructions.
Sure. So now we'll rinse everything out and we'll pour the remainder of the solution back into the little red bottle, and we'll be ready to go. So always remember, clean everything up. Oh, let's go and let's take the. I keep forgetting this thing has a front section that you can take off, and in my steam vac wide path it doesn't have that. So let's see what kind of buildup we have. Maybe we have more buildup down here. All right, so yeah, we got some. That's it just rinses off. That's nothing, but it's there.
Well, that's soapy fibers.
Yeah, little soapy stuff. All right, not a big deal.
Definitely.
And
have
then if you
more.
want to go ahead and pull the brush rolls, all 2 of them out,
Oh,
that's it.
I like to break things.
No, that's supposed to come off.
off.
Yeah, they're actually supposed to come off, so that's
how
okay.
easy is this to take apart?
Yeah, and you have a little bit you're going to have to clean up there with your finger or a towel or something like that. These look great. Give them a nice simple rinse. Not a big deal at all. There's a better view. So not bad whatsoever. Oh yeah, look at that. See right in there. So no clogs there. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up, and we'll get it ready for some type of next use. But now you've seen this particular smartwash in action twice. And as a reminder, she found it Facebook Marketplace for free because the lady clogged it and also mangled the brush roll bearings as well. So yeah, this works great, and Hoover still sells this. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.